Hello, everyone. My name is Jose Brioso. I am a sales coordinator here at BDV Solutions, and today I have the pleasure to be speaking with one of our clients from Pakistan who began his EB3 journey with us back in 2020 and has officially received his green card this past October. Please, if you have any questions, use the chat, the live chat. During the process, we will do our best to answer all your questions. Let's get to it. So if you don't mind introducing yourself, Jawad, where you're from, about a little bit about your background, please.
Yes, hi everyone. I'm originally from Pakistan and I have been living in UAE since last 8 years, like from 2018. I always dreamed to move in the US, and BDV helped me on this, and now I'm here finally after all the procedures going through. BDV helped me a lot on this.
Perfect. And where in Pakistan are you from?
From Karachi.
Karachi. But you did the consular process in outside of Pakistan, correct?
Exactly.
And
Yes.
Abu Dhabi, if I'm not mistaken.
In Abu Dhabi. Exactly.
Okay, perfect. And you're currently here in the U.S. now.
In the US, I am. Yes. From the last
Okay, great.
16th of October.
Oh, nice. Can you tell us how you first heard about BDV Solutions and the EB3 visa program?
I saw few videos I saw your ads and videos on Facebook. I follow your page and I see the people like the video I'm making now. First, I saw the same thing on Facebook, and I was impressed when people giving their live interviews and telling them, then there, always come a little doubts when you see something live, and even because you have not been going through on this. Then I discussed with my relatives who already in the US. They also give good recommendation regarding BDV. Then I decided to go with you guys.
Gotcha.
And
What motivated you to apply back in 2020?
yeah, come again,
What
please.
what motivated you to start the process?
Hmm. I start the process like I paid the fees to
Hmm.
BDV, okay, on September 2020, and my labor contract was filed on January 3rd, 2021. Later on September, the audited was requested, and it didn't take too much time. On the same year in 2020, in 2021, like January 3rd, labor contract was filed, and then audited was requested, and the same year, thankfully my labor was approved on November 12th, 2021.
Nice.
In
So
this way.
yes, so your LC was audited, which it's kind of common. We say about 30% of the labor certifications that Department of Labor receives. Like I said, about 30% of them are audited. In this case, your application was audited. How was that process like? Did they request more information from you, or was that information requested from the sponsor or for the sponsor?
um, I think everything was taken care by BDV. I have not done anything extra. Just I receive information from BDV that it's been auditing, and it will take a little bit more time. And after a few months, like on November, I receive an email that finally the LC is approved.
Great. Yes,
Yeah.
that is exactly what happened. So when there's an audit, the Department of Labor essentially requests more information from the sponsor, and then that sponsor has to provide that information. Once they provide that information, that is when your LC will, will be approved. So that is great to hear that your LC was approved within that year.
Thank
And then after you sign up, what was your impression of BDV Solutions? I know that you mentioned that we took care of basically all the documents, but before all of that, before you made that first payment, when you first contacted us about EB3 Visa, what did you think about BDV Solutions?
BDV Solutions, obviously, you guys are. trustworthy. Actually, I think too much, and I refer. Many people ask me when I move here, like Jawad, how what you have done, because I don't discuss too many things to with everyone. Everyone was shocked when I informed them that I moved to US. Everyone was shocked. What happened? How come? What you have done? Are you going for just a visit? Are you coming back after a few days? What happened? Please tell us how you go there, because it's our dream to go in America. I said, it's a it's like it's not a 1 day story. Okay, it takes few years, and I make a partnership with an agent who is BDV, who helped me on this, and there is a particular fees, and everything they will taking care of, and you can enjoy your life, and when the time comes, they will inform you, and you can go submit the documents. There is a proper procedure. Go for the interview to the counselor, and everything will go smoothly. And I'm really
Great,
happy, and I refer everyone to like go only with BDV. Thank you so
great.
much. Thanks a
Yeah,
lot.
that's great to hear. We do have a lot of stories just like yourself,
Yeah.
where we have past applicants who have been successful, and then once their relatives or friends see that how successful they've been, that's when they recommend BDV solutions to them, and then they apply as well, and then they become successful as well. I know you mentioned that your process was a few years. It was about roughly 4 years, correct? How
Yes.
was that waiting time throughout the process?
I think it was normal, because I told you before choosing BDV, I saw multiple videos related to BDV and others also. Others mostly taking more time, but you guys trying to finish it up as earliest as possible, because the thing is, we also keep in touch all the time, and you guys responded on like very quickly. So we didn't make anything delay. So within 4 years, everything was done successfully. And I don't think it's late, because it's not a visit visa, and it's not this is EB3. Like you, I'm directly getting a green card, and I'm so happy, like it's not a small thing. People come here, so many friends I have here, they are here and still applying for green card. They are in the US and applying for green card,
Yeah, it's
they're
it's, it's pretty
facing
tough.
difficulties. But I'm here, and before I move, I land to US, I already apply for green card, and on this, after 1 week, I will receive it.
Great. Yeah. So throughout that process, the 4 year process, did you feel any discouragement throughout the process? How did you push through with continuing with the process?
Absolutely not. There was nothing I can say that no, absolutely not. There was no problem I have seen, and maybe some problems come from my end, but BDV and the lawyer taking care of it, and like we, they understand me if there is something missing, and few things happened, but you guys guide me very well and taking care of it, and give me other options what I can do in that situation, and everything was done greatly.
Perfect. And then after your LC was approved, the next step was the I-140, and then that's where you also had some dependents join your application, correct?
Yes, yes, correct.
Was it your spouse and your two children?
Yes, both.
Okay, and they both, you guys all went to the visa interview together, correct?
Exactly,
Got it.
yes.
How was that experience at the U.S. Embassy in Abu Dhabi for your interview?
Mm, it was a good experience, not bad. They inform us to come. The date you mentioned in the email, I we go to Abu Dhabi. It was a little long distance for us, because we live in Ajman, and the counselor was located in Abu Dhabi. So the
Oh,
distance was almost 2 hour 30 minutes. So we plan to reach there 30 minutes earlier, because this was the biggest step, which was our responsibility. Everything was done from BDV and the lawyer, so we have to reach on time and keep all the documents you guys informed us. So we were prepared, well prepared, and reached there. And they accept all the documents. Our kids were also with us, and everything was good. They collected and give us one more date to come, because
okay.
Abu Dhabi do something like that. This is their rules. So I come another day, next week, without any documents, anything, because they have taken all the things already. And after waiting one hour or some time, they have there was a counselor ask questions like, why you are going to America, and through who you apply this visa, and are you guys going for the permanent resident. These are very important questions which we has to be prepared for the interview, and we should be very confident, because if
Correct.
we will be here and there, they will ask two more questions. So and where you are going, do you know the address, and who is your sponsor, like this, and for how long you will do the work with them. As per the contract, we should inform them that how long it would be, which is must. So everything should be clear, which is mentioned in the labor contract, and few basic questions which we should learn the knowledge, accurate. So the interviewer was also very good, and he was very nice. He understand everything, and he said, Jawad, my wife Nabiha, Asher, Arish, you everyone good to go. Congratulations, and you will be welcome to the US and will get the visa in on your passports within uh, three
That's
to 4
great. That's great to hear. And just to let everyone know that is tuning in to this live, we do have a Argo Visa team, which is made up of ex-US, SUS, CAS officers that were that were the ones that asked the questions while they were working for immigration during the interviews. Now they work for us on preparing the applicant on how to answer each question that they may get asked. So in this case, I'm sure Jawad, we helped you prepare for the interview, so you felt confident on how to answer each of those questions that you may or did get asked during your interview to be successful. Um, and then now that you're here in the U.S., you said you entered into this past October. What was the first thing that you did when you landed here in the U.S.?
I thanks to the God, our God. I thanks, and we all smile once we pass the immigration stamp on our passport, that yes, you are enter in the US. We shocked, and my wife and me is still watching to each other that there is any other step we need to do, or we are already in the US. Then when we go, there is exit gate, and the road, and the taxi, everything coming. I was smiling and watching my wife. We hug each other and we say yes, like thank God we are done, and we enter to the US. There is nothing else. And we call
That,
our relatives, and they also say congratulations. We happily inform them, each other, to everyone. We were very happy.
that's great to hear. That's a great success story. Was it everything? Was AB3 everything that you imagined to be? I know that you have not yet started working for the sponsor. Soon you will start working for the sponsor, but as of right now, is it everything that you imagined it to be?
Yes, everything is good, and I'm still contacted, in touch with BDV and the lawyer, both. Okay, I'm getting emails step by step what I have to do, and I'm going through with this. And I already received my SSN, which was the first big thing. Okay, which is very important. I received it, First my lawyer receive it, then they send it to me. I receive it, and my green card. As I mentioned before, it will also deliver last week of this month, and I already apply for driving license. Okay, because I have the UAE license, so I take the knowledge here. Nothing need to be done. It's not difficult like UAE. I just need to go give them UAE license, surrender that license. They will give me US license. So
Yeah,
yeah. So
that's great.
that's
And
wonderful news for me. I just got this information yesterday, and nothing else. Just once the green card I receive, I will inform the lawyer and you guys, BDV, everyone. I will inform that I received. Then you already give me a checklist. What is the next step? I'll go on that. Everything is
perfect. Yeah,
going good, very good.
perfect.
Yeah.
And just to end, last two questions. What advice would you give someone from Pakistan or someone from inside the UA, who's thinking about applying for the EB3 visa through BDV Solutions?
Yes, son of my brother. He's trying to apply, and brother of my wife. They both. Okay,
Great.
and yeah, once we start working, we move to the permanent resident and we start working. We will taking care of them also, and we will give BDV all the information related with them, and you can contact. You know how to contact the person directly, and you know guide him. So
Yeah. Is there any advice that you give someone in Pakistan? Someone like, hey, like BDV's, great. Is EB3 is great. It's fast. What advice would you give someone? Like, be patient with the process.
mm,
Based on your experience, your journey for the EB3 visa. Do you have anything to say to those people that are thinking about applying?
yes. Uh, Hello, Pakistan. My name is Jawad. Okay, and I know I born in Pakistan. I know the Pakistani psyche. Okay, we trust after very long, very long time working. We trust. So I'm telling you, I have working from a long time with BDV, and I'm here in the US now. So just close your eyes and take a step to start your journey with BDV. You will be in the US. If you are not wrong in any place, you will be in the US as soon as possible. Trust me.
That is great. Thank you, Jawad. And thank you so much for sharing your story with us today. Your successful story with yourself and your family. We're really proud of how everything turned out for you, and I'm sure it's very inspiring for others to start their EB3 visa journey with us here at BDV Solutions. And for anyone watching this, if you're interested in pursuing your EB3 visa process, feel free to go ahead and create a BDV Solutions account with us. We will guide you through the entire process. Our costs include everything from attorney fees, legal fees, application fees, government fees. So it's a very worthwhile journey that will help you obtaining the green card here in the United States for a better future for yourself and for your family. And then if you have any questions or if you would like to speak with one of us, you can do that through your BDV Solutions account. Thank you so much again, Jawad, and continue. I hope you have a great journey working with your sponsor and for the rest of your time here in the U.S. And for sure, if you recommend anyone, to BDV Solutions, please let us know. We'll be here to help them as well.
Sure, sure. Thank you so much. Once again, thanks a lot, BD. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Have a good rest of your day.
You too. You too.